présenter Mike Muir ce soir. In real, the great, ladies and gentlemen, Psycho Michael here.
In live from Bikini, Toulouse, the legend Mike Muir.
What's up?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
So Mike Muir, you came back in 2007 with Suicidal Tendencies, and now you come back with Infectious Grooves. What's the you got the feelings back? What's new? What's the
I think
reason?
With Infectious, we always loved doing it. I went through a situation where I had a couple back surgeries, so we weren't playing for a while, both Suicidal and Infectious. And basically Dean said, you know, a lot of people started talking about Infectious, and he said, hey, maybe let's get together and see. And a few of his friends that he knew said, oh, I'd love to do that. Tim, you know, he got our first record, and Steve knew Eric and stuff, and came when we Suicidal just played up in Sacramento, where he's from.
Yeah.
And so we said, well, let's get together and try, and it was just a lot of fun. So we said, let's do some shows, and we're kind of like some people say, oh, it's been a long time to do a record, and then see if you can tour. And we said, let's go out there tour so people can see what it is, because we've had a lot of musicians that people, you know, Robert in Metallica and Josh Freeze playing with everybody, and all these
People
different
are
things.
talking.
You play with Josh Freeze?
Yeah, Josh was in Infectious.
For Infectious?
Yeah, he was in Infectious before Brooks, after Stephen Perkins. Yeah, so it was Stephen Perkins and Josh Freeze, Brooks, and now it's Eric, you know. And so a lot of people say, oh, you wouldn't be able to do that, and like, you don't know. So I think it's great because, you know, a lot of people come, don't know what to expect, and then afterwards they're like, whoa. And so I think, you know, when we do a new record, we're gonna blow a lot of people away.
You still have the hardcore fan.
Well, I think that
They came from Suicidal.
They're older. They're older, you know.
yeah,
now.
I think that's interesting because we're like going, man, it's been, I guess it's been about 12 years, I think, since we've been to Europe. No record, anything. And we're like, whoa, who's gonna come and stuff? And there's been an interesting mix of people. Like I said, a lot of the people who kind of, you know, beforehand, they're like, oh yeah, looking forward to it. We go, and then afterwards, wow, you know. And so I think that's great. I know that there's a lot of people that they're gonna go home and they're gonna say, man, you missed it, and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
so,
of course.
And it's been really good. You know, we're surprised how good a response it is for a band, especially for someone that hasn't done anything in a long time and stuff. So it's been great. We've been really having a good time.
Still psycho after all this years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I got a question about a song especially. It's a song in the LP Group Family Psycho. And this song called Do What I Tell You.
Oh.
Do what I tell you. Go home, come on. You do what I tell you. You do what I tell you. Oh yeah. You do what I tell you. Oh yeah. You do what I tell you. Oh yeah.
And I heard some little stories about this song. It is especially against someone or against a band?
Oh, I think anybody that hears it knows what it is, and you know, it's just like in life. There's always going to be people that are full of shit, and there's like politicians. They'll tell you what you want to hear. There'll be people that say things, and the reality is when they're away from the people, they do completely opposite. You know, the old "I'm one of you," and then they go off in their mansions and stuff. You know, bullshit, and people talking about telling everybody else what to do, and they're full of shit. And so we just called someone out on that, you know, because they are full of shit.
And you know the song "Fuck You, I Won't Do What You Tell Me"?
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Ah,
Okay, we got the answer.
So there's
Oh, they're so crazy. So crazy. Yeah.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
So that's real. The stories we can read. That's the.
Oh
real.
yeah, I mean that song's a long time ago, but you know, pussies are pussies. You know what I mean? And that's you know what, guys should have pussies. You know?
Okay.
So what's new? You've got a new album.
The new album is coming.
We got a lot of stuff. The last show of the tour is Paris. We're gonna film that for live DVD. We got a new Suicidal coming out in September, October. New Infectious Grooves, we're gonna do that. That'll probably be out beginning of next year.
Okay. We saw the concert last year in 2007 for Suicidal Tendencies in Toulouse. It was really great. All the people keep the face in the band and came on the stage, and we celebrate the return
comeback,
of Suicidal. It was really great.
Yeah.
And we expect a new album. And what's the
Basically,
the directive or
basically we started last year because I had back surgery, so didn't do any shows. And started last year in Australia, did some festivals, came here in April. Then we went to Europe in May and June. Went to Japan in August. Then we did some shows. Had like some festival dates in the States in August too. And then November and December we toured on the West Coast. And
stop.
You're always
So when we get back, I know same thing with Suicidal. I think it's important for people to, especially for people that are into Suicidal, to see that we're into it, and it's not like, hey, it's been 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, since we did a record. They're just doing a record, So I think that that's the important thing, and that people realize that we're doing what we believe in, and we still believe in it. And when the new record comes out later this year, I think it's gonna blow a lot of people away.
Yeah, shit.
You get a question?
Yeah, about your comeback in the Bikini. That's your comeback here in this place.
Yeah.
Who blow up a few years ago. We see you when we have 14 years old in the old Bikini with Suicidal, with Psycho Michael and Infectious. What's your impression about the new Bikini?
We were talking about it earlier. It's like there's not a better venue in the world. We were like trying to compare it with places, and I think it's great. If I had a venue, I'd be just like this. I think it's great
for always.
Yeah, no, I think
Hervé. Hervé is a great man, and
exactly
he loves you, and he loves all how you want in your career.
I told him I'm very, very, very proud. When we pulled up here, we're like, last year they had the pictures and the renderings, as they call it, what it was gonna look like, and it's even nicer in person.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Cool. The only thing was the rain, so we couldn't use the pool.
That's new. That's cool.
Next time.
For the
last question.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mike.
It's a problem for this question. But where is Roberto Trujillo? You saw some kind of monsters DVD?
Oh no!
You didn't see that?
I only saw bits and pieces. No, I don't want to say anything bad, but what I saw, I didn't really see Robert in there and stuff, but I saw some of the stuff, and it was hard to watch. I was like, wow, if that was me, I wouldn't put this out. But, and it's funny because so many people, I guess because they know, I know Robert and stuff, they're like, dude, what's up with that movie, man? It made them look stupid, and,
really.
Oh, how does
it's
that
really
make
funny.
you feel?
It's really funny.
Yeah,
well,
it's a really funny movie.
I don't think that they intended it to be, but So I don't know. Like I said, a couple times I just going through the TV and it was on and I watched a little bit and I'm like, oh, okay, to each their own. But yeah.
But for us, for the
That's
people who like your music, there is you, Roberto,
and Dean Pleasant.
And Dean Pleasant for Infectious, but Mike Clark, Rocky George. It's really the fantastic lineup.
The Fantastic Four. Five.
The Fantastic Four.
Well, it's like songs. If we did a set list and asked everybody what to play, we won't be able to play anything because I want this one, I want that one, I want this and that kind of thing and stuff. And so a lot of times people, it goes back to when they were 16 or 18, the first record that they heard, and that's the one, when they're going through school playing over and over again, so they identify with it and stuff. But it's the same thing. People, before they go, how can you do Infectious without Robert? Steve blows them away, you know what I mean? It's incredible. And some people are like, oh, I miss Robert. Steve is the best bass player I've ever seen, blah, blah, blah. I miss Robert. You know, and that's just kind of the thing because that's where it is and stuff. And I think people haven't seen it, they just go like, dude, Steve does stuff that, you know, blows it on. Eric is just an amazing drummer, you know, there's no comparison. Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that we've always been able to do is I don't think you'll see any band that's ever went through as many people and people still take the band to the heart, you know what I mean? And I think that's when the new Suicidal comes out. When people hear it, it's going to be the whole new generation.
It's hard to work together.
No, I think that there
at some kind of point of the band, maybe it's hard to understand the other and.
Oh, I mean,
music.
as far as that goes, it's you know, like you say, man, it's kind of like, you know, being with 5 people is having 5 girlfriends. It's hard enough having one, you know. But I think a lot of times with things is just in life, it's, you know, there's people they're in a relationship, one's not bad, the other's not bad, just it's time to move on, you know. And you know, if there was a law saying that we can never change anybody, we never would have done the first record, you know, because there's 20 some odd people. I wasn't suicidal when it started. They you know, telling people that or whatever, and you know, that was the whole thing. You know, there's a point where, you know what, you gotta you know, either be with people that are looking the same way, going the same route, because if someone's always pulling you back the other way, it ain't gonna work. So, you know, it's good for people to go off and do other things, and I think it's good to find people that are excited about doing something, you know what I mean? I think it's good to be, you know, with Tim and Eric and Steve that had never been in Infectious.
Rocky plays with Fishbone?
Yeah,
Fishbone.
yeah. And so it's
He
good
plays
to meet
with
people
Grim
that-
Skunk tomorrow in Bordeaux. Fishbones and Grim Skunk, the you know, first part of today.
Yeah. I guess they're filming their show tomorrow and stuff. So, but, yeah.
Okay, Mike, really great to see you for the first time.
That's good. Yeah.
Not the least.
Appreciate it. Cool.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Hey, this is Mike Muir from Suicidal and Infectious Grooves and Psycho Michael and on Lord knows what else, and you're listening to Tinkiet.
Cause you're a pussy, cause you're a bitch, because you fucking